Political campaigning Haitian style, where a neighborhood rally is a good excuse to break out the drums and have a party. Citizens of this Caribbean nation will vote Sunday for members of parliament and local officials. And not all potential voters are quite as enthusiastic as these ones. Each morning, Micheline Joseph sets up her pots and pans beside a busy street, offering plates of rice topped with vegetable sauce for sale. And the elections are low on her list of priorities.
I voted in the last election, and all that happened was the price of rice went up, and then beans got more expensive. I don't really see how elections can change anything.
Her views are typical of many in this country, where unemployment is at 40%. The average income is just $840 per year, and most people live in severe poverty.
I'm doing everything to leave this country. I can't stand to live here.
Elections were supposed to happen 4 years ago, but political wrangling led to repeated cancellations. These modest buildings are the temporary home of Haiti's parliament. The original was destroyed in the devastating earthquake of January 2010. This is the Chamber of Deputies. As you can see, it's hardly a buzzing hive of political activity. The elections have been delayed so often and for so long that none of the lawmakers who normally sit here are still in office. So there hasn't been a single legislative session since January. Since then, President Martelly has been ruling by decree, much to the outrage of his political opponents. At the Electoral Council offices, Executive Director Mosler Georges showed us a map of voting stations spread out across the country. Security at the polls is a major concern in several regions.
Historically, all these places have a high risk of election day violence. That's why they're marked in red.
Back on the street, Micheline Joseph has a customer at last.
If the election happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't concern me very much, to be honest.
For many Haitians, a plate of rice means a lot more than a slate of politicians. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Port-au-Prince.